Welcome in, Aquarius. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. For those of you that are new, my name's Lisa. Welcome to Say It Soul Tarot. For those of you returning, welcome back, guys. Again, hope everybody's doing awesome wherever you are. So, Aquarius, this is going to be your general love reading for the month of April. So, this reading is your monthly, and then I will follow up to do your mid-monthly just to do a check-in, see where things are at. As always, guys, general read, cross watchers, feel free to swap sides or energy. So, Aquarius, I already drew your oracle cards. You're on my left, your person's on the right, but feel free to swap sides if it feels like I'm talking about you versus your person. So we're going to talk about these oracle cards that came out, which is basically the general theme for the month. As well, I'm going to pull some messages, get some more details here about feelings, upcoming actions for the month of April, and then as well, pull some messages from your person, some things you may not know. So let's dive on in here, Aquarius. First, I'm going to kind of talk about how you've been feeling, how you're showing up this month. So your spirit animal for the month here is the mouse. So this energy essentially is a little bit scattered. So you might be feeling like there's only so much of you to go around here. So that's kind of like putting your energy in a bunch of different places and feeling, kind of like you're not getting much done, you're not getting much accomplished. I feel as well with this mouse energy. I mean, obviously the mouse, is a little bit timid, a little bit scared here. So I feel like, as far as this relationship goes, I feel like, maybe when the pressure's on, you have a tendency to kind of, need some room, needing some space to kind of like process everything. So I feel like, there's something about this connection with this person that you find overwhelming. So again, take it how it resonates here, but I feel like, Spirit is encouraging you here, Aquarius, to kind of like try and move through your fears here. So maybe ask yourself, like, why am I not taking any action? Why am I, what do I need to do to kind of like overcome any kind of insecurities or any kind of fears I have about this person, this relationship? And I mean, this can also spill over into other areas, obviously, of your life, like your career, your family, job, money, whatever that might be for you. And Spirit is asking you to, to try and really focus on what it is that you're wanting. Because again, I feel like, there's all these things above the mouse here in this card. And so I definitely feel like I'm getting like Seven of Cups, like you definitely might have some other options. So that could be other people, showing up in or DMing you or like showing up. And which person, what is it that you're really wanting? Who is it that you really want to be with? So I feel like, Aquarius, you are obviously very attractive, charming. I feel like you have a lot of options. But again, I feel like the one option or the reason that you clicked on this video, that one person that is on your mind here, I feel like, there's a reason why you keep kind of running away from, I feel like, this person or this situation. So you're gonna need to like kind of ask yourself, why is that? What's really holding you back? And kind of take a good, a good look, or like ask yourself some questions. Maybe, journal, do something along those lines. But I feel like this is like an internal, you're going to need to, come up with those answers on your own. But Spirit is also encouraging you here, Aquarius, to surrender to the divine. So this is full moon energy. Our next full moon is on April 12th. And it actually is a full moon in Libra, which is funny because that's actually your person got that card. So surrendering to the divine, what does that mean, Aquarius? That means, not having all the answers. So, with the mouse card as well, the mouse is very detail orientated, very picky. So, maybe there's things about this person or this situation that maybe there's a few things that this person doesn't like. Are your standards too high here, Aquarius? Can this person, maybe they check off a lot of boxes, but they don't check off every box. So that can also be you having like unreal expectations as far as this person goes. And I feel like, with the surrender to the divine card here, Spirit is encouraging you to like, take a chance, surrender this connection, and just, if this is the person you really want to be with, Aquarius, you need to make a move. You need to do something. You need to take some action, and not be so caught up in your head or be caught up in the small details about maybe there's, like I said, certain things about this person that check off a lot of boxes, but not every box. Well, maybe your standards, I want to say maybe you're being too picky or too nitpicky about certain things. Maybe you're not really giving this person a chance. Just saying. Not calling you out, Aquarius, but a little bit. I'm not. The cards are. Spirit is. So again, don't shoot the messenger here. But it definitely looks like either you're going to try and rekindle things with this person. This is really what I'm getting off your cards here. And you got the time card from the sacred symbols. So this really talks about, again, needing to take some action. The time is now for you to make that decision. So that's, 4 and 1 is a 5. Fives really talk about changes and making some pretty big changes and some pretty big decisions. And again, I feel like for a lot of you, definitely could have been avoiding making decisions, avoiding taking any action. And, maybe you just needed some time to really think through what it is that you're wanting. But I feel like, you definitely may have a lot of options or had some options about what direction to go in. And that might be, kind of what's holding you back as far as needing to make a decision about what direction you really want to move in. So, you need to really follow your heart, and I feel like get out of your head here, Aquarius. So for Sacred Heart, you've got beginnings, try again, new direction, start over. So it definitely looks like you are we are in the beginning of a new zodiacal year. Like we're into Aries season now, which is the first sign in the zodiac as well. We have a lot of planets that are moving out of Pisces into Aries. So again, really emphasizing a new beginning here and being at a crossroads. So you got fork in the road. So this really talks about what direction you want to go in. And again, who do you really want to be with? I guess is the question here. Is it this person? I mean, you clicked on this video for a reason. So is it this person that you're really wanting to be with? And if it is, I feel like you need to just take a leap of faith here and take some action towards this person and like, okay, this is the choice I'm making. This is the road that I'm going down. I'm going to see where this leads me with this person. The mutual energy between the two of you actually came through as the crossroads. So that's, we have two indications here now of, kind of a TSN turning point here in this relationship with this person. So your person, let's talk about them. They came through as the bat. So obviously with the bat energy, this is somebody that I feel like you may dream about. I mean, we have a lot of darkness around both of you. So I feel like, you and this person definitely may, as soon as your head hits the pillow, you might do a good job and not thinking about this person during the day. But then at night, as soon as, the lights go out, you're consumed in thought. And I feel like your person as well is thinking about you at night as well here, Aquarius. I mean, obviously the bat can't see. So I feel like, on some level here, this person can't see you. So I don't know, for some of you, you may not live in the same area. You may have not seen each other for a while. I want to say that. The bat also, really just like goes off of their intuition, their senses. So I feel like this person is sensing, there's a change coming here with my Aquarius. Like, does Aquarius want to be together? Does Aquarius not want to be together? Do I need to let go of Aquarius? Or, are we actually going to build something here or not? So I feel like we're, again, very TSN turning point, I feel, in this relationship. So I feel like this is going to be a big month for you, Aquarius, as far as making that decision, committing to, a path, I want to say, either with this person or, out on your own, exploring your options. So your person here, their Moonology card came through as a win-win outcome as forecast, full moon in Libra. The next full moon, this full moon in Libra is actually on April 12th. So I feel like the very first 2 weeks of April in this relationship, I feel like that's when this decision is going to be made about what direction you're moving in. And same thing with your person. Like, are me and Aquarius going to try and work things out? Are we going to be together, or do I really need to let Aquarius go? Because the bad energy also talks about needing to release. So does this person need to let go of the idea of you and them being together? I don't know, Aquarius. Like, what is it that you're really wanting with this person? So the person that you're dealing with as well, I feel like they are quite spiritual. So they got their sacred symbol that came through was the divinity card. So I feel like this person has already surrendered to the divine, whereas you are kind of catching up to this person. Well, that's what Spirit is encouraging you to do here, Aquarius, is that surrender to this connection, make a decision and follow down that path and see where it leads you, right? Which is really a new chapter, starting a new chapter either with this person or on your own. Again, we'll see what comes through with tarot. But I feel like this person, they do want to build with you here, Aquarius. They got the building blocks card. So this really talks about, starting from scratch, rebuilding this relationship from the bottom up. So this gives me the energy of you and this person. I don't know if you even really dated or not. That's going to be different for each of you, but really wanting to, start over. So this really gives me like a big either reconciliation or like a brand new starting point between the two of you. And I feel like this person, has been relying on their spirituality in order to like heal their heart here. So I feel like this person's done a lot of growing, which I love. So that's really good. I like to see that. So let's see here, Aquarius. Let's see how this person's currently feeling about you, and then I'll look at your feelings here. Maybe clarify a couple of these cards with tarot as well. Get some upcoming actions. So let's see here, Spirit Angels and Guides. How is this person, on Aquarius's mind? How is this person feeling about Aquarius, please? How's this person feeling about Aquarius? Feelings for Aquarius, please. All right, let's see what we get here, guys. Nine of Swords. High Priestess. Ace of Wands. Yeah, this person, like I already talked about, at night. So this could also be you. We'll see what comes out. But in your person's energy here, in their feelings here, they are pretty stressed out. There could be some silence between you and this person right now. So perhaps the two of you have not talked recently or texted or, again, seen each other. But I feel like this person has a lot of passion for you here. They do want to have a brand new beginning with you. I feel like they are open to the idea of that. They may not have vocalized this to you, but I feel like like High Priestess is somebody that's, following their intuition here. And I feel like this person hasn't really given up hope on the situation here with you, Aquarius. I feel like they're open to, a new beginning with you, if you're wondering about that. With the Fool on the bottoms, that's, the major arcana for taking that opportunity, taking a chance on love. And again, I feel like they are pretty stressed out. I feel like this person doesn't want to lose you, Aquarius. And again, there could be some silence here with the High Priestess. So perhaps this person's maybe waiting to hear from you for some of you. So let's see how you're feeling. How does Aquarius actually feel about this person? How does Aquarius feel about this person on their mind? How does this person, or sorry, how does Aquarius feel about this person, Spirit? Aquarius's feelings, please. So we have the Devil coming out. Ace of Pentacles. Whoops. All right. Temperance and the Two of Wands. All right, I feel like there's an opportunity to possibly, for things to come into balance. Obviously, with the Devil card here, Aquarius, there's a lot of spice between you and this person, a lot of physical attraction. They also have the Ace of Wands, so this really talks about, the devil can be a little bit unhealthy, but I feel like with the cards that are coming out around it, this card, I feel like, again, you might feel that this person maybe has some unhealthy tendencies where you're concerned, but this is showing up in your feelings. So I feel like you do feel somehow attached to this person in some way. There could be some codependence there. And again, I feel like, this may have definitely started out as more something casual or something that was, very, sexual between you and them. So take it how it resonates here, but I feel like there is an opportunity here for things to come into balance. So are you going to take this opportunity to grow this Ace of Pentacles into the Ten of Pentacles with this person? I feel like you see the potential in this situation or this person. That potential is there, but with Temperance card, can you be patient? Can things work out? Can we work things out? Can we come into balance? Can we do that? And then you have the Two of Wands. So for some of you, you and this person may not, I think I may have mentioned, may not live in the same city. So it's like, can this still work out, even if, we have to be a long distance for a while, or there's distance between us? There could also be an opportunity coming for the two of you to get together. So again, take it how it resonates. But I feel like in your feelings here, there's a big part of you here, Aquarius, that does want to try and see things through. See if this could actually work, get off the ground. We have Judgment on the bottom, which really could talk about second chances, being, called in a certain direction here. Yeah, to, give to this person, give to this relationship. And for some of you, again, another indication of distance. So, and then it's like, do I want to, go down this road, or do I want to exercise my options? And we already talked about that with the mouse card. So, so again, you really needing to take a step back here in this Hermit energy here, Aquarius, to figure out, what direction you want to go in. Listen to your heart about where it's calling you. Two indications of being called, right? So where are you really being called to? Where do you want to really be? Who do you really want to be with? Is really what I'm getting here. So I feel like you are open to seeing the opportunity with this situation, with this person as well. So you guys are kind of mirroring each other. I feel like nobody's talking, but I feel like there's like the underlying tone between the two of you that are both wanting really the same thing here, but nobody's really doing anything about it. Or, perhaps this person is waiting on you to make a move here, Aquarius, because this person's kind of being quiet right now. And I don't know, maybe because this person's being quiet, that's kind of like got you thinking, like, does this person really want to be together? Yeah. So, I guess somebody needs to make a move here. That's really what I'm getting at. So let's see if this person's going to take any action towards you. Any action towards Aquarius in April. All right. So King of Pentacles, the Fool, Ace of Swords, the Chariot, Ten of Wands. Anything else? Nine of Wands. Justice coming out. Sorry, guys. I like to just try and get through the whole deck and see if there's anything else that wants to come out. I don't know if justice came out first. All right. I feel like, Aquarius, that this person wants to have a conversation with you about making some plans, possibly, because we have the Chariot card again, which talks about travel and or, moving things forward, making plans. Yeah, I feel like this person's really unsure kind of like where you stand, and I feel like this person wants to know where you stand. And what is blocking this from coming together? What is really the block here? Is it because Aquarius that you don't, feel the same way about this person that they do about you? Is the block for some of you? You could be coming out of another situation. So if this is third party, we have the Seven of Wands and Justice here, which could be causing an issue. Somebody's ex causing an issue, somebody else getting involved. Again, the Seven of Wands can sometimes be somebody who's really determined. I feel like this person is pretty determined, Aquarius, to get what they want with you as well. I mean, King of Pentacles is somebody that's, pretty, feels like they, kind of offer stability and they are secure, I feel like, in what it is that they want. So I feel like this person has told you what it is that they want from you. But either there's like some sort of fear holding you back here, Aquarius, with the Nine of Wands. This person's looking at you like Aquarius is, being defensive. Aquarius is, covering up their heart here, holding back. Four of Pentacles from taking any action or letting me know, am I their Nine of Cups? Does Aquarius really see me as their Nine of Cups? What is it that Aquarius is really wanting from me? So I feel like there's definitely could be a conversation here in April about, well, are we going to like spend some time together? Are we going to get together? Is that really what you're wanting? Or like, what is the obstacle here? So I feel like this person definitely may say this to you in April. Like, what is the holdup? What is the holdup? So this could also be you, Aquarius, kind of like sitting back in your comfort zone here, not wanting to, knowing that you need to make some changes if this is going to work with this person. Are you willing to make those changes? I feel like right now, as we saw in your feelings and in your oracle cards, that you're trying to still figure that out. So I don't know. I feel, Aquarius, even if that is the case, that you're not really sure what it is that you're wanting, I feel like, just tell this person, you know, I mean, you can do it in a nice way. Like, yeah, I really do want to see you. I do want to spend time together. I just need to take things really slow. And I'm not really sure, what direction I want to move in. But I feel like communication is lacking between you and this person. So, and then, same thing in the cards. I see that you want the same thing as this person, but I feel like, there's kind of like part of you is holding yourself back on some level. Like you're holding yourself back. So maybe ask yourself why you're holding yourself back. But this person, again, I feel like is pretty open to seeing where things go with you. There's still like a ton of, physical attraction for sure between the two of you. Is that just it? I don't feel like it is. Like, I feel like this person really does care about you. They really do, probably love you a lot. And I feel like for you, Aquarius, you want things to work out as well with that Temperance card, but it feels like somebody needs to kind of like commit to a direction and start moving, one day at a time, one foot in front of the other. And again, having an honest conversation here about what it is that you're both wanting. Like, are you both on the same page now? Has things changed? Why are you still holding yourself back here, Aquarius? from making things happen, you know? Why are you holding yourself back from manifesting, you know, something that you're really passionate about? Like, what is it? Then we have Death card, Two of Swords, Queen of Swords, Four of Swords, Six of Wands. So again, I feel like really taking, I don't know, maybe you just need some time right now, Aquarius, to figure that out. But I feel like it's better to have a conversation about that than not to have any conversation at all with each other. Because I feel like you're both kind of like in the dark here. Like where you're at, where this person is at, and I feel like that could definitely cause some mistrust or some misunderstanding. So I feel like in April it's best to have a conversation around that and some honesty. And it's funny because the Ace of Swords here is right in the middle. And the one ace that we're missing, we have the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. What are we missing here? Ace of Cups. So let's see where the Ace of Cups is in the deck. Because that really, I feel like, you know, and overflowing expression of emotions is what is lacking in this connection between you and this person, Aquarius. So I don't know if you want to, if you're keeping your heart, you know, your feelings close to your chest. I feel like it's you doing that. And maybe that would make a world of difference. Yeah, look at that. Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Ace of Cups in the middle. So I feel like, you know, this person really wants to know how you actually truly feel. Because this Ace of Cups is stuck in the middle of the Five of Pentacles, which is somebody feeling, you know, left behind, abandoned, um, not sure where they stand with you, Aquarius. You know, is it really over between me and Aquarius or not? I don't really know. I don't really know where things stand. Do they really want to be with me? How does Aquarius really feel about me? So I feel like that is part of it. That's what is ideally missing here. Some sort of emotion here from you, Aquarius, about how you actually truly feel. And so how do you feel? I guess that's the question that you need to ask yourself. How do you really feel about this person? Do you really want to be with this person? Then I feel like the time is now. I feel like it's soon. I feel like that's why that time card came out. It's time for you to make a decision. It's time for you to just follow your heart in this situation. And again, I feel like you wouldn't be clicking on this reading if you didn't want to find out what's going on with your person, right? So obviously those feelings are there. So, you know, I don't know. I feel like I want to say if you don't take that, you know, chance in love, you could be really robbing yourself of, you know, a really happy long-term relationship with this person. And again, I feel like it's just fears of the unknown, fears, you know, am I making the right decision? I mean, maybe just spend some time together. Again, I'm really picking up on like a lot of overthinking, a lot of overanalyzing, a lot of overthinking here in this situation. Just follow your heart, Aquarius. Just, I feel like I want to say, just go for it. Really, what do you have to lose here? What do you have to lose? That's what I want to say. So, yikes. All right. Hopefully you don't feel like I'm picking on you. Um, but again, I feel like you've been holding back here. So I'm kind of calling you out here, Aquarius. All right, let's get some messages from this person, some things Aquarius may not know. Maybe this will help, you know, put your fears at ease. Messages for Aquarius from this person. All right, we have people don't believe in me. I need to hold back my true feelings for you. So it could be your person as well. It is all too much. They have hurt me. We have on the bottom, I wish I could understand you. And then I'm going to just do the other half. Sorry, guys, this deck's so big. I have to split it in half in order to hold it all. Sexual desire. So obviously a lot of attraction between you and them. I can't do this right now. What is the truth? Ooh. Don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. And then we have, I am stuck in visions of us together. So definitely looks like, from what I can see here with these messages for you, Aquarius, again, could be your messages, could be your person's. Again, take it how it resonates. But it definitely looks like this person, there's something very special about you, Aquarius, that this person feels like you and them make a good team here, or that this person always felt very safe and secure in your presence. With that, people don't believe in me. And I feel like maybe right now, because this person doesn't really know how you feel about them, Aquarius, because I feel like you have been holding back on how you feel. Now this person, I feel like, is mirroring, your energy. And maybe that's causing you to kind of like second guess what, how you thought this person felt about you. So again, there's mirroring going on between you and your person here. And it is all too much. So again, with this 10 of Wands in their energy, I feel like this person has been pretty patient. I want to say here, Aquarius, for you to kind of make up your mind, and right now I feel like this person's in the energy of like, should I give up on this? Is Aquarius ever going to want to get things off the ground here? Does Aquarius want to build something substantial together? So, I feel like these are all questions that, your person has. And I don't know who's hurt them. This could have been people around them, past relationships, past, um, you know, just growing up, family trauma, that kind of thing. And then again, I feel like this person has been working and building up, their self-esteem and maybe taking a bit of their power back as well. So that's what I've got for you, Aquarius. I hope something resonated here. Definitely, if it resonated, I'd love to hear from you. So feel free to hit that like button and or make a comment. I'd love to hear from you. I do respond to all my comments as well. And I'll see you guys in your mid-month reading. Take care, guys.